Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Small Business Tax Masterclass. Today we're going to be getting in the weeds, a little bit, but we're going to start talking about some things that you can actually do to save money in your business, to lower your taxes, and to win. All right. Before we get to that, just a reminder, I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of Big Bird Accounting, small business bookkeeping, tax strategy, tax prep. We do it all. All right. If you're interested in help, bigbirdaccountings.com. So today we're getting into taking action. Okay, these are the things that you should do to set your business up for tax success, for business success in general. We're getting started at the number one thing that you can do to make the biggest impact, and that is maximize your deductions. Okay, what does that mean? So as a business owner, you bring in money. The money that you spend in furtherance of the business, on supplies, on marketing, on advertising, on staff, on all that kind of stuff, you get to write off right off the top of your income. So you don't pay tax on those things that you spend money on. When you do get those deductions accounted for correctly, obviously you pay less tax. So we want to get to do that. The way to do that is to make sure, step one, that you are finding a way to make sure that all of your business expenses are accounted for. For me, that means doing one thing up front: opening a business bank account. Really, I have 3 business bank accounts that I use. One I have for income. All the money coming in goes into the income account. One is for expenses. All of the money going out is paid out of that expense account. And then the third account I have is for taxes. So I will sort of chop money off the top and put it over in this, in this third account, so that come tax time, I have enough money saved up to pay. Because no matter what, if your business is successful, you will pay some tax. Okay, we want to get those taxes as low as possible, but you will pay. You will pay the man. Okay. On top of that, I also encourage everyone to get a business credit card. All right, to do that, you're going to have an entity, an LLC, something like that, which we'll talk about later. But I would have a business credit card because A, it makes it easy for you to purchase things, to get things going all in one place. But B, you're going to get some points. You can use those points for different types of things, and they don't count as income. So, you take a trip, you pay for it with the points. It doesn't show up anywhere on your tax return. So, you might as well get those points where you can. As a business owner, they will add up over time, and that's a good thing. Okay, so we've got separate business accounts from your personal accounts. We got a business credit card. Once we do this, it's critical to make sure that all of your business purchases come out of your business accounts or on your business credit card. All of your personal purchases, all of your personal needs get paid out of your personal account. Okay, this is one of the things that we see all the time, is this commingling of funds. You're paying for personal stuff out of the business account. Sometimes you just grab the wrong card, okay, and you pay for a business thing out of the personal account. Makes it very difficult to keep track of all those things, and it doesn't look good if the IRS peeks into your finances, okay? So keep those things separate. If you need to make a personal purchase and you don't have enough money in your personal account, the solution is not to pay with your business account. The solution is to transfer money from your business account to your personal account. This is called a distribution. You are 100% allowed to do that, but make sure that the money flows where it's supposed to go so that it gets allocated correctly. All right? Now, once you do those things, I'm biased with what I'm about to tell you, but you are going to want to get a bookkeeper. Okay, a bookkeeper is someone that is responsible for correctly itemizing all of your transactions, for making sure that your bank accounts are reconciled with your books, and generally helping you save as much money as you can on your taxes. Okay, there are 2 things that I just mentioned: itemizing transactions. This is where every transaction that you make, it gets sort of tagged with what it is, with a category. And then you can put that all together. You can print it out on your profit and loss statement, and you can see where your money is going. You can see the money is coming in, and you can see how much is going out to advertising, to office supplies, to gas to whatever it is that you're spending money on for your business, you can see where that money is going. If you do not itemize your transactions properly, it can have some unintended tax consequences. Okay. For example, meals, okay, and drinks. If you're out there having a networking meeting with someone, that is normally a 50% deduction. Okay, so if you pay for that meal, you get to write off 50%, and you're going to pay tax on the other 50%. If you are doing things and you are just hitting everything as a meal and entertainment expense, you're going to get that 50%. But there are times when your meals are a 100% write-off. If you take your team out to dinner, for example, like a team dinner, team picnic, a team event, that is a 100% write-off. If you host a seminar and you have people come and you serve food and drinks, 100% write-off. In fact, I just had a conversation today with a potential client whose former bookkeeper messed this up. Okay, they hosted a huge event. They, provided meals. They provided food and drink for the people that were at the event, and the bookkeeper that they had mischaracterized the expense as a meals and entertainment expense instead of a sort of a marketing expense, and they missed out on some significant tax savings. So you also want to get a good bookkeeper that will communicate with you and ask, what is this expense, instead of just categorizing it. Okay. Office snacks, 100% write-off. So you want someone that understands these nuances when it comes to itemizing these deductions and can put them in the right spot. Okay. When we talk about reconciling the accounts, what your bookkeeper does when they reconcile is make sure that the transactions that are reflected in your credit card statements or your bank statements match up with your accounting software. Because believe it or not, sometimes they don't all get in there. So we go in there and make sure that those numbers match up. If they don't match up, we go and find the transaction that is missing, and we put it in. Okay, so those are the two main things a bookkeeper does. They are 100% worth the effort. If you don't have a good bookkeeper at tax time, your accountant is going to be angry at you, and again, you could miss out on significant tax savings. All right. Now, that's going to be step one. That is the lesson of the day. Okay. Get your bank account set up, get your business credit card, hire a bookkeeper, call us if you want, bigbirdaccountng.com, and start making sure that your personal and business expenses are separate. Okay. There are other big deductions that we're not talking about today: home office, vehicle, travel, because they're a little bit more nuanced and I want to spend a little more time on them. Okay. But for today, just make sure if it's a business expense, it gets paid for with a business account. If it's a personal expense, it gets paid for with a personal account. You can figure out exactly what your deductions are and how much they are once you get a good bookkeeper on board. All right. That is it for today. If you like this, that's great. Hit the like button, subscribe, follow. You don't want to miss out on future episodes. You don't want to miss out on future classes. And, I'm going to be making this kind of content forever. So hit that like button, subscribe, follow, do whatever you want to do. And that's it for today. Okay. As always, I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of Big Bird Accounting, small business, bookkeeping, tax strategy, tax prep. We do it all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Appreciate you. And I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.